Oh, you're gonna give me like that?
Only one word.
Pathetic?
Pathetic?
Yeah.
Okay. Why is that the word that comes to mind?
Cause look how he's running the world. I mean,
Running the world.
yeah.
He is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. What don't you like about how he's running the world?
Just everything. The ice, like, basically everything, really.
What's the first word that comes to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
Oh, the Black Joy Festival is absolutely incredible. To have so many different...
That's too many words. I asked for one word.
Incredible.
I asked for one word that you think of when you hear the name Donald Trump.
Black Joy.
When you hear the name Donald Trump, you think of
the
Black
Joy Festival.
Okay.
Black Joy Festival.
Okay.
That's what this is.
So when you hear the name Donald Trump, the first word that comes to mind is Black Joy.
No, that's not what I said.
That's what I asked.
No, that's not what I said.
Okay, 'cause that's what does Black Joy come to mind when I say the name Donald Trump?
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
All right, what is the word that comes to mind?
I'm not sure, but I'm here to talk to you about organ and tissue donation to save lives.
I don't think I'm
One
going
person
to
can
do
save the
that.
life of 8 people through tissue.
Did you know that if we were to abolish abortion 100% across the board, over 1 million lives would be saved every year?
You can save 8 lives with a donation.
You can save 1 million by abolishing
and up to
abortion.
75 lives with tissue donation.
Yeah, 1 million lives every year you could save by abolishing abortion. That looks delicious. Where'd you get that?
I got it from over here.
I'm gonna have to stop by that and get some. What's the first word that comes to mind when you hear the name Donald Trump?
I guess you said first word. I can't think about it.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Apollos25, and if you've not subscribed, please hit the notification button. Be the first to know when we put up new, fresh, and content right here on this channel. And so we're looking at the festival that took place, Black Joy Festival that took place, and it happened right here in the United States of America. It was powerful. It was a transformative program, but we had what we call an unseen visitor who came pestering guests. There were reports that was made about this certain white lady who is supposed to be believed to be a pro-MAGA personality, harassing the visitors and asking them when Donald Trump is mentioned, what is the first thing that comes to mind? While she was bearing her letter talking about the Second Amendment and rights to public space and places. But when I watched that video critically, it was not more of an interview, because I've watched professionals do their interviews, and she was more of someone who was being, I will call it antagonistic and trying to incite people. And so someone made a report to the police authorities who came to ensure that law and peace was maintained. And I think going to a black event, a black community event right here in the United States of America, and asking the people what Donald Trump means to them was not a very proper place, considering the fact that this event was geared towards joy, celebration, and celebrating the Black history and legacy in the United States of America. So I want to know what your thoughts are, because all credence to the content creators on this page. We're going to look at what the other content or video says, where a certain lady was talking about this particular woman and how she had made certain remarks that are targeted at the Black ladies community. So sit back and watch.
Happy Monday, family. Listen, I'm going to jump right into it because I'm starting my morning off on the wrong foot, but I gotta get something out there. I've been seeing this video circulating on TikTok with this middle-aged white woman saying with certainty how Black women are unilaterally aggressive. Okay? Put a pin in that. Then this morning I see footage from this past month where I want to say this young lady's name is Caitlin Bennett, shows up at a festival for Black Joy, asking the attendees, who are predominantly Black, when they hear the name Donald Trump, what does that name evoke? Put a pin in that. I saw another video when we started talking about this white town that they're building. This young man saying, Black people are bent out of shape. When you have something, we'll leave you to it. If you have something and it's doing well and it's thriving, we would just leave you alone. We wouldn't have this criticism if the shoe was on the other foot. Now let's tie all these things together. The first thing is, I am so freaking tired of this narrative of black women being aggressive. It's not that we're aggressive. We are just not passive aggressive. We don't respond well to passive aggressiveness. And we know how to, because we have to, stand up and assert ourselves in any number of situations, because we recognize this preconception does exist and that no one else is going to assert our rights for us. Got to stand up for ourselves. Secondly, we know that really that black women are not naturally aggressive. You know how I know? Because that woman that went to that park surrounded by black people, did you see the comfort and ease with which she moved through that group? There wasn't any concern for her welfare or her safety. She went there to elicit a response. And that is what you guys, and when I say you guys, please understand that I do mean white women. I want to be abundantly clear. I hate this idea that when someone says black or when someone says white, that it automatically means that person is racist or that person is prejudiced. I'm talking about facts. I need white women, so that we're clear, to understand that if you bait a situation, why then turn around and play a victim for the reaction that you get? Y'all literally had this man saying, if you have something and it's thriving and you're doing well, we're going to leave you alone. When y'all going to leave us the fuck alone? How do you show up an event titled Black Joy and try to incite an aggressive response out of black people, so then you can then turn around and say, see, this is what we're talking about? It's really disgusting, really poor energy, and you have to do better. And the reality is, this is the part that I think that a lot of people do not get. Most people in this country, regardless of what their racial makeup is, are struggling through the same things economically. They hold the same things dear and true morally. Most people want to move and operate with integrity, and you allow something as simple as the color of someone's skin or their sexual orientation, their gender assignment, their political affiliation to keep you from being in unity with them and advancing whatever situation that you have. Understand that at this point in time, what's going on right now is not about race. You really got to get over that shit. Because when you understand that it's really about the people that have versus the people who don't, and how systemically there is this movement to marginalize everyone who doesn't have across the board, regardless of what your race is, then you will understand it's way more power and legitimacy in whatever you're trying to do when you do it together. But this narrative, this rhetoric that continues to cause divisiveness, you really are being irresponsible with that. And you need to do better.